We're live.
Nice. Okay. Hold on. Well,
You don't have to leave the call, Liam.
oh. What?
You don't have to leave the call if you were thinking of doing that.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking about doing that. Well, we're gonna play Ability Wars.
Yes.
Trying to get badges.
Not really trying to get back.
What's this guy doing?
I've seen many
Wait,
people
what
do
was...
that. They're probably just trying to get the divine orb, you know?
This guy got it.
Wait, what does it look like? Is it like white?
It was like white, like the mystical orb.
Wait. Now, if I equip Defender, go here, Baller, there, and then I use the damage. Okay, someone.
I got it. I actually got the divine orb. Let's go.
Yeah, now I have
Wait, what
3 balls.
What does it actually do?
I don't know. Never seen it in action before. What the? I'm a noob. I'm a noob. I'm a noob. Liam, go to the lobby. You'll see
Yes,
that.
I'm also. Wait, I'm also a noob. What's happening?
All noobs? Being trolled, you've been trolled. Yes, you've probably been trolled. Fly to the sky, he's just trying to get in. But I do, yes, it's true. But I do.
Give you right. Do you want the right? I can build a plane. Ow, why did you have to do that? That was not nice.
Let's see, am I actually live? Yeah, bro. Liam? Att han har 5 månader att jag inte streamar, ja?
Yeah, that was weird.
I start streaming again.
Yes. And go say sorry.
Yeah, like... No, like... I legit only have 14 subs.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I'm checking how many people are watching.
Yes.
1.
Oh. And go say
person?
sorry.
Yeah, like... No, like... I legit only have 14 subs.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Wait, they can hear you too.
Yeah, I know.
1.
Oh. And go say sorry. Wait.
Yeah, like... Oh god, I just created a loop. That was... Oh, hi, Liam.
Driving these people up here.
Up where?
I don't know. Okay. I am your local driver. Up to a bus spawn.
I think getting up on for a good second.
Okay. Come up here. You can see me, right?
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, yeah, this guy wants to get a ride up there. Don't mind if I do. I'm over here. You wanted a ride, sir?
I'll try Archer.
Playing the
Can I really quickly? Oh,
I'm already driving someone.
did I actually hit you?
Yeah, you did.
How did I snipe you? What?
Where is my driver? This guy wants to get on. There you go, sir.
Hi, Liam. Let me on. Anyone who tries to sneak aboard. Oh, fuck. Ah! Keep falling. I don't like falling.
Fall.
Welcome to the underground house of war. If you wanna look around.
Also right. Let me drive him all the way up here.
I feel like I was actually getting pretty far as you know.
Mm. I drive up to above the spawn.
Help, help, help! I need a ride! I'm getting chased. Or I was getting chased.
Get on, get on.
Wait,
We're going up here.
I can literally airstrike people from up here. Hi. Okay.
I gotta fix my plane.
Yay, I got cake. I just start throwing arrows, you know? And I hope I hit something. Oh, I fell. Was trying to get a better angle.
Okay. Okay, I gotta adjust something. onto my plane.
Why the hell did that guy leave? What the fuck just been? SMG.
That heavy's a spy!
What the?
Communication, sir. Communication. May I please enter? May I please? Communication, sir. Communication. May I please enter? May I please?
Five Nights at Freddy's hasn't always been known for glitches and errors,
Whoa! Bug! I found one! What the?
but that obviously doesn't mean it didn't have them. But there's so little information on what and how stuff breaks that I've decided I'll be the one to document them. All of them. I said, like now, 17 months ago. It took a lot of time and effort, but the time was mostly because I was busy. But over that time, I and a few others have gathered for you today 172 glitches, bugs, errors, exploits, and mistakes from the original 7 mainline games. Now, just before we begin, I made the jump scares a ton quieter. Any and all questions are encouraged in the comments, and captions and timestamps are provided if you so desire. With that said, let's get to these glitches, because boy can they break things.
Three, six, 1, 5, 9, 5, 6, 3.
I'm just gonna act like that didn't happen.
Of course though, I need to set some ground rules to explain which ones I'm covering. I'm only including the main games made in ClickTeam Fusion, so I'm basically not dealing with anything past Ultimate Custom Night. Those games have so much more content and are many times more complex, I could not and cannot cover them adequately. Furthermore, this is specifically discussing the latest version of the original PC release, not ports. Though they do share many of the same issues, they're still under active development and things get complicated quick when you're dealing with multiple different console variations and
Why did you leave earlier?
And don't question.
Okay.
Well,
but Liam,
I'm gonna build my plane again.
okay. But Liam, I'm close to getting 13,000. And you want to know what's at 13,000?
What?
Paladin.
Okay.
And you want to
Are you?
and you want to know something?
What?
I'm not gonna use Paladin. You wanna know
Are
why?
you? Why?
Because Paladin is basically a knockoff Crusher. Bonk. Bonk. I feel like I'm actually pretty good with slicer. Oh, I
Nice.
see a plane. Hey, someone's coming to destroy it. That's us. No, what's that teleporter?
No, the teleporter?
Ah!
No! No! He destroyed it!
Who did?
Ah, this electro knife guy. And now he's bringing me into the blood god area. Nope, he's gonna kill me. I don't care. I'm just gonna do that. and build my whole thing again. Build the whole thing again. Do you wanna know what I'm doing with the teleportation?
What?
I'm gonna break one off. I'm gonna leave one at the top. Then I'll just drive to someone. Then they jump on the teleportation. Then they instantly teleport up there.
That's smart.
I know.
Hell yeah.
No, some of them are kind.
Guess what?
What?
I'm beating a man to death with a hammer. Hey, you stole my fucking kill. Ah! Yeah! Ah!
What?
We're getting wombo comboed.
Okay, I'm coming down. Where are you getting wombo comboed?
Up. No. It's okay. I have an idea. Hammer Bros.
And you know what I can do? I can teleport.
Not really. Okay, now what the fuck? Bonk someone in the face with a hammer. Actually, bonk someone in the back, but whatever.
Teleportation.
What?
Teleporting everyone up there. You get up there.
Ah!
I'm just teleporting everywhere up there.
What do I get? What is this, regeneration orb? Yep.
Now he goes up there.
God damn it, I use slicer. You know what they say? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. What do they say? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Whee! Get off! This be my platform. Knock off Crusher off. Wait, should I equip Crusher and show that guy what a true hammer is? Alright. Come down here. Your fancy little gadgets or whatever. Oh god. I said come down here with your fancy little gadgets. Oh, you came down with your fancy little gadgets. Oh. Really just waiting right here. I need for you to pick someone up so I can bonk them. This is some pretty good teamwork, right? You bring them up, I bonk them with a hammer. Teamwork. Another stone hammer. Nice. What the fuck? No! I fell! Come on. What the fuck? Is this Gojo seriously going after my ass? Dude, fuck off. Ah! No. I said no! I said no! I said no! I said no! I'm not gonna ask why you're muted. I know you have a good reason.
Versions. There also won't be any glitches exclusively caused by significant lag, anything related to the default ClickTeam keyboard shortcuts like pausing or toggling sound, errors caused by running out of memory, and other undiagnosable computer errors of the sort. There are basically unlimited unique ways the games will break under those circumstances, and not really through any fault of the game itself. And no, I'm not including lore, typos, or render errors. We're just gonna have to assume that's how you spell pizzeria in the FNAF universe, and Bunny being able to float is a real part of the canon. Now, with all that done, let's first check out the glitches that appear across multiple games. It'd be impossible for me to make this video and not mention being able to beat the night while being jump scared, but its status as a glitch is unclear. On one hand, it is possible in FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, and Pizzeria Simulator, but on the other, it is a feature that's got intentionally patched out of Sister Location's private room and isn't present in Ultimate Custom Night. So it could be intended, or it could be unintended and just wasn't that important. There are also a few exceptions to this because of how the games work. Golden Freddy and Power Out Freddy in FNAF 1, and Nightmare or Nightmarion in FNAF 4 take you to a separate frame of the application to jump scare you, so the gameplay isn't even running at that point and you can't hit 6 AM. Another issue I cannot make this video without acknowledging is your monitor getting stuck and not being able to pull it down again. I've looked into this and it's been an issue in FNAF 1, 2, 3, and Sister Location's private room in Custom Night. What's supposed to happen is that when you flip the monitor, it sets a value called flip it to 1, then resets it to 0 when the monitor animation completes. It gets stuck when there's enough lag that the full monitor flip animation completes within a frame, and the flip it value gets reset to 0 before it's even set to 1, so it gets stuck at 1, stopping you from flipping the monitors because it thinks the animation isn't done. It is possible to create a camera system that isn't vulnerable to this. Ultimate Custom Night pulls it off, but I can say this bug will only occur with a lot of lag, so I won't be officially counting it. The last place you'd look for a glitch is the main menu, but it is a little broken in FNAF 1, 2, and 3. First of all, once you've clicked on a night, it takes 20 frames to actually send you to the night, but you can still move to other options during that time, and because that also changes the selected night number, you get sent to a different night than you actually clicked. And this is what allows you to skip the Night 1 newspaper whenever you want, as you can click continue and then just press up or hover over new game, updating the night number to 1 but sending you to the normal night screen, not showing the newspaper as would happen if you had clicked new game. If you have night 1 as your saved night but have the night 6 or custom night buttons unlocked, the first time you try to select those buttons, it'll immediately change back to the continue button. The game is supposed to default your selection to continue if you have a saved night above 1, but it doesn't just check once when you open the menu. If it fails because your saved night isn't above 1, it keeps checking until it is above 1. Hovering over the night 6 or custom night buttons sets the night number to 6 or 7 and erroneously triggers the default selection event. But there's one more, much more serious glitch on the title screen. If you hover over the continue button for one frame, and have a different option selected on the next frame, you'll see a weird night number showing very briefly. That number is the level number in your save, which after beating the custom night is an even higher number than you'd ever play. Normally this doesn't show because it limits the night number to 5 if you have the continue button selected, but because of how events are ordered, the game sets the night number based on what you had selected on the previous frame. So you can select the continue button for one frame, then immediately move to a different option, which will still set the night number to what the continue button should be, night 8 or whatever's in the save file. But now because you technically don't have the continue button selected, the night number doesn't get limited. Of course it will still change to that new selection on the very next frame, but if you time it exactly so it's showing night 8 after the 20 frames it takes from clicking continue, you just get sent straight into night 8. It's actually not harder than night 6, with AI levels of 0, 10, 10, and 3, but beating it unfortunately just results in a softlock and it doesn't save that you beat the level. In the second game, it also softlocks at 6 AM, but it does save the beaten level. It also softlocks if you open the cameras because there isn't a set default camera for Knights Above 7, but it's still thankfully beatable as Foxy is the only active AI, so you can climb the knights as high as you want. And thankfully the third game doesn't softlock at all and allows you to get to whatever knight you want, but it's just Knight 6 over and over. In FNAF 2 and 3, the white blip animation does not disappear if you're no longer using the monitor. Oddly enough, this wasn't an issue in the first game. The original correctly makes it invisible when closing the monitor. And the last thing that appears across games is a mistake with the random number generator, which was actually the topic of my last video. The video goes into a lot more detail and more RNG shenanigans, but here's the main idea. In the game engine, the random function used for all the randomness in the games has a limit of 65,535, but nothing stops you from putting in a larger number, and exceeding the limit doesn't even cap the number at 65,000, it overflows. This type of error only occurs 3 times in the series, the main ones being Golden Freddy and RWQ FSFASXC, who are supposed to have odds of 1 in 100,000 and 1 in a million respectively, but end up being 3 times and 60 times as likely, and are actually 1 in 32,768 and 1 in 16,384. The third time this happens, it's just to some numbers on the breaker control box that were supposed to be numbers from 0 to a billion, but only end up going from 0 to 51,000. But that's everything that's in multiple games, so let's start dissecting the original. The first game has an incredibly long 8-minute